Hey, what's good? What's going on, man? Hey, it's Ellie Jared coming at you from the No Shave Man Cave here at Veterans Championship Wrestling. And I wanted to just, peel back a little bit of history and talk about what is now the WWE, previously WCW, United States Championship. And man, check this baby out. Absolutely beautiful. Chris Benoit rocked this thing, and I'm watching Clash at the Castle right now, and everybody in the match has won the United States title. So you're perfect timing. But this is one of my favorite titles, which is why I've gone out and got my hands on almost all of the United States titles that have ever been made. I've got a couple more that I'm waiting to get ordered. Just absolutely beautiful. I'm a sucker. Being a veteran, very proud of the United States and everything. But the designs are generally pretty sharp, the red, white, and blue and everything. And the North American titles are pretty near and dear because I grew up a big NWA Mid-South Atlantic, Mid-Atlantic Championship, and they always had just awesome looking titles, so I've always kind of gravitated toward them. So I just wanted to come at you with the United States Championship. Like I said, Chris Benoit, proud Canadian, but whatever, he can carry the title. This I actually have this tattooed on me, which is ironic that I ended up getting a hold of some of these titles. But obviously John Cena, one of the only United States titles that I will not ever purchase was the Spinneroonie, or to Booker T, to the Spinner United States title. Just wasn't a fan. It was pretty and everything, and I've once we're done with the construction in the cave, we'll roll out what the cave looks like. And I've got a couple of John Cena figures with custom made spinner titles and stuff. Got some really cool custom titles made, so appreciate to all the vendors, and I'll give you guys shout outs here in a little bit. But the United States title is really, really cool. So this one specific is a 5 plate. So you've got the center plate, and then you've got 2 on each side. And then the World Wrestling Entertainment likes to slap an additional one on some of them. And I was fortunate to get a hold of one from a vendor that it was the actual property of World Wrestling Entertainment. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I had to go ahead and make this part of the collection. So but the title itself, this one specific, is a 2 mil title, and I'll talk about in just about every video that I do, like why I went with. And I'm not gonna take these to an event. I'm not going to make it part of some kind of a montage or whatever. These are display items that I enjoy. Anytime you see them, and I'm being in the military, I was proud Marine, big coin fan. Every coin has a story, right? So every title has a story. So if you sit down, and I've got some really cool videos, and if you get a chance to get your hands on the DVD, The History of the United States Title, Ric freaking Flair was a United States champion, and obviously John Cena, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, a United States champion. He carried a different style. Him and Magnum TA carried the NWA, which later transitioned to WCW, but it was a different design, so it didn't have the drop down. It was more of a cone or floral. It was almost like a rounded design at the bottom. But yeah, so these are just absolutely beautiful. And the title that Lashley carries now, we'll talk about that one. I went with a 2 mil, which I absolutely regret. So if you have to wait a couple of months to be able to get a hold of a 4 mil on the Lashley title, wait, because the intricate design of those is much different. Where with this one, the difference of a 2 mil and a 4 mil is, you know, inconsequential. So you would have a little more deep grooves on your 1, 2, and 4 and 5 plates. The grooves would be a little bit different, but everything else, I mean, everything looks the exact same. And with a 4 mil, sometimes the leather is less pliable, so it's harder to display. So the way I display mine, I've got it clipped around so every button is aligned on the 5 plate, and then on the 3 plate, it just depends on the size of the front plate. So like mine, you know, I can essentially cover with, you know, with my hand. So, but yeah, no. So this is the United States title, the World Wrestling Entertainment one, the second to last one. And you'll, like, if you were to look up what title you wanted, so this would be the 2016 to 2021 title. And if you were looking for the Lashley one, it would be the 2021. Or if you look up Goldwing, it'll come up Goldwing, which is sort of a, you know, maybe not the right way to be, you know, advertising it, because just like what Cody Rhodes said during the Busted Skulls, he wants to bring the winged title back. So we'll see what Triple H, how much he puts, you know, into Cody Rhodes' desire to, you know, win one of those titles for the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes now. And Dusty Rhodes actually was a United States champion, and I have the version that he wore or won, so that's super cool. But yeah, no, so this is the World Wrestling Entertainment United States title. If you like what you're hearing, what you're seeing, go ahead and click the like button right, boop, and go ahead and subscribe and see what's good. Thanks, guys. Give them hell.